welcome back to my channel. Today's Sunday, and first I want to apologize because I said this video will go up Sunday, and obviously it's Sunday and it didn't go up. And I've been kind of like all over the place with my videos. I promise I will try to get back on a schedule once we're at the new place and all of this. But yeah, today we're just hanging out by the pool. Penelope's currently sleeping. We are going to her cousin's basketball game. So yeah, just a relaxing Sunday. But I wanted to sit here to talk to you guys for a minute. I am going to, well, today's video is going to be kind of like a very long and hard video to share with you guys, but it's something that I have been holding in, and not for any particular reason besides I just needed to process and needed time to figure things out, and that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you a video that I have pre-recorded, a video that I recorded actually a few months ago, but I feel like it's the video I chose to share. It's the video that kind of tells my story and what I'm trying to say. And I have not seen this video since I recorded it. I have not rewatched it. I have yet to rewatch it. I will rewatch it before I post it tomorrow, but I honestly don't think I am going to change anything about it. I'm gonna leave it as it is because the day I made it, I felt like it was what I wanted to say. And maybe do I want to add much more to it? Yes. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and add more to that video right now. This is just kind of like an intro and explaining to you why I'm showing you this video, because if I show you the video by itself, it wouldn't make sense to you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything to the end of it, but I will promise, I promise you I will have a follow-up video, because I'm sure you guys are probably gonna have a lot of questions. But yeah, this is a rather hard subject to share, and it's something that I feel like I need to share with you guys because it's gonna change a lot of the dynamic of my channel and who I am and what I bring to the table. And it's also something that is part of my life, and I feel like you guys deserve to know about it, because not that I owe you an explanation, but I do feel like I share everything of my life and what I do, and this is part of it. This is who I am, and this is part of my life. And yeah, I think it's the right time. I think now I am ready to share it, and I'm ready to take on what involves or what it means to share this with you guys. So the video is kind of long. If you're not into it, if you are new to my channel, or if you're not interested in watching it, I'll suggest you just skip over. It's just a very personal video, and it's very raw. Again, I love you guys. Thank you for your support. I hope that you guys understand this video and understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, let's just go ahead and put on the video. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna add anything to it. I'm kind of just winging this. I kind of just winged that video. I didn't plan any of it. I just couldn't. It was just the way it had to happen. It was just for me to sit down and talk about how I felt and what has been going on, and that's exactly what I'm doing in that video. And in this video, this is not planned, so if you think that this is crazy and I'm all over the place, I understand. But I will have a follow-up video after this, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and just watch the video. Hi guys, so don't mind my appearance. I am very overly tired. I don't even know why I'm doing this video right now, but I think maybe it's not the perfect time, but it feels like the right time, if I have to say so myself. It is our last night in the house that we lived in for almost 2 years, and this is the last night we're ever going to spend here in this house and in New Orleans or Louisiana. We moved here when Penelope was 2 months old, and oh my god, so many memories. Like, she grew up here. This is where she learned how to talk. This is where she learned how to walk. This is where she learned how to crawl. This is where she learned
everything is just, it's just such a sentimental thing. And you guys know that I'm not very sensitive or like emotional all the time, but when I was taking her back home, it like hit me, and I told you guys a little bit of how I got emotional. But you know, I feel like I'm always going and going. Sorry, I feel like I'm always going, and I don't get to like think sometimes of how fast everything is going. So as I'm sitting here in my empty room, I just think of all the times I breastfed her on the bed in this room, how many times I woke up like snuggling with her in bed, and it just makes me so sad and just happy. I'm happy that we're getting back home because she'll be around family, and you know, she'll have so many friends and kids her age, and I just feel like we're going to be happier back home. But it's not that I hated this place. I didn't hate it, but it was a really tough time moving here as a new mom. I think I started vlogging with Penelope was around 4 or 5 months. So if you've been following me since then, you kind of seen the up and downs of living away from family and everything. I'm used to living away from family because I've always moved from places. Like I was born in Colombia, and then we moved to the States, and then I grew up in Miami, and then I left to Pennsylvania and I stayed, so I left my family behind. But I feel like obviously I never had a kid before, so moving with a 2-month-old was super crazy. And I've connected with so many moms, so many military moms that move all the time, and props to them because it could get so lonely. Mostly as a stay-at-home mom, I always told you guys how much I struggle with being a stay-at-home mom, because as much as I love Penelope, sorry about that noise, that's my computer loading tomorrow's video. It makes like the weirdest noises, but as much as I enjoy and I love being able to be home with P every day, it just did not come easy to me. It was not something I dreamt of or wanted to do when I became a mom, so I really struggled with it. And I'm so thankful to YouTube because it like became my thing. So it was something else besides just being mom. It gave me something for myself, something to look forward to every day, something to keep me busy, something that I really was missing. So I'm very thankful for YouTube and Instagram, and also it made me feel less lonely. Like I know a lot of you message me all the time and tell me, like on Instagram or comments, you tell me that you feel less lonely when you watch my videos, and you know, you like that I share. And I cannot tell you enough. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm like so sleepy. I just cannot express enough that you guys make me feel the same way. Like I feel less lonely, and I definitely don't know how I could have done, sorry guys, my necklace is so tangled, how I could have done this 2 years without you guys. Like you guys have been like my rock. Even though we don't know each other, like I just feel like you guys are there. So even now when I'm talking to a camera, which is kind of ridiculous, but I honestly feel like I'm talking to you. So yeah, it's just, you know, sitting here waiting for my video to upload is so many memories. This is the end of a chapter, but definitely the beginning of a new one. And with that, I am going to be sharing something that I haven't shared with you guys, but I feel like it's time. And when I said felt like it was the right time for me to record this video, is because this is our last night here in this house, and it is also our last night. I don't want to get emotional because it's been a while and I'm really not upset about it. Okay, let me just tell you. So it is our last night at this house, and it's also our last night of me and Tone together as a couple. So I know this might come to a shock to a lot of yous, but also I know that a lot of yous have been messaging me or hinting or asking me questions about me and him. And Tone obviously is never in my videos, and that is not because of anything that has to do with us. Seriously, the reason why he's not on videos is because he's just not into being on camera. He doesn't really like pictures with anybody. He's not the type to be posting stuff. Like, he just doesn't. He has social media but doesn't really post much, and he's just not into being in front of the camera. And that was never an issue for me or him. He has supported me with YouTube so much, and I'm so thankful for that, because he seriously pushed me so much to do it. Even before I started YouTube years ago, when I wanted to do a beauty channel, he used to push me all the time. So it has nothing to do with that. He just doesn't like to be on camera, and I never felt like I needed to make him be on camera. But yeah, we have decided to part ways and just split up as a couple. But we are very this is so hard for me to say, because it's just so hard to explain, and I know it's hard for people to understand, because we've lived together, and you know, to you guys everything looks fine, and things are fine now. So right now obviously it's April, and I think we decided to part ways around, we probably decided or started talking about it in November. And probably by the time December came around, or by the time the new year came around, we had decided that we are just better people not together. I didn't rehearse this. I didn't want to rehearse it. I just wanted to talk to you guys, but it's hard to get the words out. I don't even know when I'm gonna post this video. If I am, I'm not sure, but I do know that I need to share this with you, because my life is going to be taking a huge change. And obviously I've been sharing my life with you guys as a stay-at-home mom, and now it's going to be totally different as a single mom and a working mom, because obviously I will have to go to work now. I do make money off of YouTube, you guys know this, but not enough to support me and my child. But getting back to Tone, I feel like I'm all over the place. So we have been together for 9 years. It would have been 9 years this year, and I feel like we both love and respect each other. I feel like we grew up together. We met when we were in college, 22 years old. I just feel like we learned a lot about each other when we moved here and we were alone. I feel like a lot of our relationship before was based on both of us having our own space and doing our own thing, and we loved that about each other. But then I feel like we learned a lot about each other when we moved here, and we also just, I don't know, I just feel like we grew apart, and it's been hard for me to go through this. And obviously I didn't share it with you guys because I just didn't want to come on camera and cry, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna cry. I didn't want to come on camera and cry, and I didn't want to come on camera and be sad or bitter, or I needed just time for me to be okay with this, to realize that it's going to be okay, that everything will be fine. I honestly don't want you guys to get any ideas, because I'm being completely honest with you. Nothing happened major, and I know I'm gonna get questions like, was he cheating? Was I cheating? Did something happen? Nothing happened like that. But we were having issues, and we just weren't happy as a couple anymore. But we are happy together. We are just better as friends. As you could tell from my videos, we still do everything together as a family. Me and Tone still get along very well, and we want to be friends and be a unit for Penelope. That is the most important thing for us. But because she is the most important thing for us, this is why we decided to part ways. And the hardest part for me, I love Tone and I always will love Tone, But at this point, I feel like I said, we both just went separate ways, and we both realized that it was time for us to part ways, because it was just a healthier option than staying together because of P. The hardest part for me is I never wanted to not give P. Okay, sorry guys, I knew this part was gonna make me cry, and I don't want you to think that I am sad, because I feel like I am at a very good place now. I really am. I truly am. I feel like we are doing the right thing, and as hard as it is, I honestly do feel that this is the best for us as a family, because honestly, we are still a family. We will still be a family, and I know we will have our challenges as a separated couple, of course, but it's very important for both of us to just be a unit for P. But hardest part for me is not being able to give P the upbringing I had. I grew up with both of my parents together, and that's what I wanted for her. But I think, or in these couple months of really channeling myself and just thinking things through, I honestly do feel, and I've always believed, that as important as family was for me, and you know, have her grow up with both of us there, it is way more important for me to teach her, or to show her, or to I don't know, to share with her that you need to be happy in life. And sometimes being happy, or making the choice to be happy, is not as easy as you think it is. But I just feel like it's more important for her to grow up seeing me and Tone happy than to see us together. So I feel like at this point we're both happier apart than we are together, and that is not to say that we don't love each other or don't want to be around each other, because that's not it. Again, as you could tell, like, we get along just fine. It's just as a couple we don't. And I struggle a lot at the beginning with feeling like I was failing P, I was failing me, like I should have tried harder, or we should have done more. But then I realized that what we were doing was hard. What we are doing is hard. Making the decision to go your separate ways, even though it's not what you wanted, or not, I don't mean, like, we both came to this agreement, so it's not like I didn't want it and he did, or he wanted it and I didn't. We both came to this, but it goes back to me saying I didn't want to have P grow up in a broken home. But it is hard to make the decision to go separate ways, but when it's the right decision, it's just, it doesn't make it any easier. But you just gotta be strong, and this is why I had to share it with you guys, just because I needed to be strong enough, and I feel like I am now, and we are at a good place. And yeah, I am not sure where things are going to go from here, and like I said, we are determined at 100% in to co-parent, to be a unit for P, to be there. His parents, obviously you guys know that I'm very close with Pina and Tone's dad, and you know, they're devastated. My parents are devastated. They love Tone, but they understand where we're coming from, and at the end of the day, it's our decision. And I know that a lot of yous and maybe a lot of our family might not agree, or they might think that we should just stay together and like try to figure things out, but we have tried, and we made the decision ourselves the best way we could, and I feel like it was a mature decision, and it was the best decision that we could have done. I don't see the point of just staying together and, you know, just beating it until we both hate each other to then part ways. And like I was saying, maybe a lot of our family doesn't agree with what we're doing. Maybe a lot of you don't agree or are not gonna agree or will have something to say, but at the end of the day, it's our life and it's our decision, and this is what we think is best for us and for P, and this is what we're gonna do. And like I said, I have struggled since we started talking about it, and I have gone back and forth, but I am at a place that I know is the right thing, and I'm scared of the future for myself as a single mom, but I'm also excited and I am happy, and I feel like everything is going to be okay. Things are going to be harder and things are going to change, but everything is going to be fine. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I feel like it was right for me to do this here, because this is like closing this chapter of my life and literally starting a whole new one. So yeah, I will be talking more about this, and obviously we'll be still vlogging, still sharing with you guys my life. Obviously will be different, but we'll still be sharing everything that I do now, maybe just a little differently and a little less, because I'll be working now, or not a lot less, but obviously different. But if you guys have any questions, please leave them in your comments. I will try to do more of a Q&A or something like that at some point, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I've kept it long enough, and you know, I share my life, so you have the right to know. Thank you for your love and support. Obviously, if you guys are here for the family channel and stuff, and you don't feel like staying, I totally understand, but I would love for you guys to come in this new journey and in this new chapter in our life. And thank you so much for your love and support always. Sorry about this hard all over the place video. I really didn't want to rehearse anything. I really didn't want to think too much into it. I just wanted to talk to you guys from the heart and just tell you where things are at. It's just a work in progress, but we will figure it out, and hopefully everything will work out the way that we are hoping it does. Okay, hi, I'm back. I have yet to watch a video, so I don't really know if this makes sense, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Thank you to those of you that are going to follow this new chapter in my life, this new journey. And I totally understand if this is not going to be your thing, because I know it's going to be a totally different thing. I started this channel as a stay-at-home mom, and now I am going to be a single working mom. So I totally get it if you weren't here for that. But to those of you who are going to stick by me, thank you. I know I am going to need all the girl, woman, mom power support that I could get. I'm very blessed to have amazing family, and I am happy that I let you guys finally know what's been going on. Every day is a new day. Penelope's happy. I feel like everyone right now is happy of the decision. It's still a hard one that we had to make, but every day is a different day. Every day we're learning something new, and we are okay. And yeah, I just really appreciate you guys and hope that you stick around for this new chapter in my life. And if you have any advice, I'll definitely appreciate it too. Thank you for watching. I will have a follow-up video of everything that's going on and talking more about moving in and everything like that. But thank you so much for watching. I love you guys.